great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Antonio Senzatella gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. Find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
3-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Verdugo aboard here at first with nobody out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And there's ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 5. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. Nick Pivetta will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Ready now is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Pitch on the way. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Toronto.
In now, Donovan Solano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 264 is average entering play. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Gurriel carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Spinning a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Gurriel, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. And now, J.D. Martinez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 9. First pitch on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That is fifth, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Still 1-2. This for the second baseman, Solano. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0. That's a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him.
Nope.
Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Piscotty's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. Popped up, Dahlbeck into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bogaerts into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Chavis.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Roberto Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, hitless in 4 tries in the ballgame yesterday.
Alejandro.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Donovan Solano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Ryan McBroom.
Ryan
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's up there.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D.
Next to hit, J.D. Martinez flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
Next to stand in is Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Michael Chavis, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. George Springer the next to hit. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
It makes it a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Too high.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Ramirez is there to put it away for out number 1. So next to bat will be Roberto Perez, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in next, Ryan McBroom. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Jays.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Lays off 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Next to bat for Toronto, Harold Ramirez flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dalbec trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Kirk leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Blue Jays held in check. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Stripling typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up. Tellez in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, here is J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Digging in will be Bobby Dahlbeck. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ryan Brazier enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. The Red Sox 4 and the Blue Jays 1.
Leading off for the
So
Jays,
now here is Donovan Solano.
baseman,
He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays,
Next to dig in, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Sliced hard but foul.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, George Springer. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is up. Ball.
3-1 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 3-1. Popped up. Dalbec is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-1. Matt Andriese is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, here is Michael Chavis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Chavis.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now batting, second baseman, Kike.
Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. A ball and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
Up next, Roberto Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ramirez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base. Two-one.
Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Ryan McBroom, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luis Avilan will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat to Oscar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Change up too low. He walked him.
Now batting, number 44.
So the next to bat will be Rowdy Tellez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next to
Boy,
the Blue
talk
Jays,
about hitting into some
catcher,
rough luck. That was an
Alejandro.
absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Adam Ottavino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Popped him up. Dahlbeck in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bo Bichette would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now. Donovan Solano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here it is on 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Now to bat, Lourdes Gurriel. The potential tying run for him at third base. First offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 3. Jesse Hahn will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. The Jays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. J.D. Martinez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First delivery to him.
Nope.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Lifted down the line in left, and it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in, and there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Bobby Dalbec, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, George Springer, for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dias leads off first with 1 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. From the stretch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 5. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, right fielder
Darwinzon Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Harold Ramirez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. So the lead runner moves up, but the runner on first was sleeping, it seems. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Roberto Osuna
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way. Stephen Piscotty is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And this is popped up near second base. Solano is there for it. 2 gone. Next up is Roberto Perez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
The 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the 9th as the Jays try to walk it off. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first, and he's back standing. At the plate now, Donovan Solano. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Now stepping up is George Springer. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. All even now, 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One left for Toronto. This game's all tied at 4. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 2-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Martinez.
Ryan Borucki will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Two balls and a strike. Perez, the runner at third. Verdugo on at second with two down. 3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another two-strike offering. Lifted in the air to center. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. Still all square at 4 apiece. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joaquin Diaz. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-2 pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another two-strike offering. Fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays pick up win number 20 on the year. Ryan Borucki claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious